Hello. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our open session of our regular meeting this evening. I would like to call to order and have roll call read, please.
Board Member Espericueta?
Here.
Board Member Girardi?
Here.
Board Member Irvin?
Here.
Board Clerk Cornett?
Here.
And Board President Jarrell?
Here. Thank you. So good evening and welcome here. We have headsets for anyone that needs Spanish translation. If you would please raise your hand, we will have a device brought over to you. Will you repeat that, Sergio? Yes? Thank you.
Sí, cualquier persona que necesite ayuda en traducción al español, aquí hay traductores disponibles si necesitan. Nomás háganlo saber. Gracias.
Thank you. Next, we start with our second portion, 6B, the Pledge of Allegiance, will be led by Board Member Irvin. Please stand.
All right, ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Thank you. Okay, next 6C is our mission statement, and I will read the mission statement in Spanish, and Board Member Espericueta will read it in English. Todos los miembros del Distrito Escolar Unificado de Palm Springs estamos unidos en nuestro compromiso con la equidad. Creamos oportunidades de aprendizaje profundas y significativas, creamos profesionalismo y involucramos a los padres y a la comunidad para garantizar el éxito de todos los estudiantes. Todos los estudiantes de gradúan con las habilidades, capacidades y confianza necesaria para tener éxito en un mundo en cambio rápido.
All members at Palm Springs Unified School District are united in our commitment to equity. We create deep, meaningful learning opportunities, build professionalism, and engage parents and community to ensure success for all students. All students graduate with the skills, capacity, and confidence needed to succeed in a rapidly changing world. Thank you.
And we'll read the land acknowledgement.
The Palm Springs Unified School District acknowledges the Cahuilla as the original stewards of the land on which Palm Springs Unified School District facilities now sit. We are grateful to have the opportunity to work with an indigenous people in this place. We pay our respects to the Cahuilla people, past, present, and emerging, who have been here since time immemorial.
Thank you. Item 7, report of closed session actions. Clerk Cornett, are there any closed session actions to report?
There are no closed session items to report.
Thank you. We'll then approve item 8, the agenda. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
I move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Next, we'll go down in front to recognize and commend the following Palm Springs Unified School District students for their commitment to academic excellence. And we'll come down and we'll announce your names to come up.
I got stuck on here.
Go ahead, Karen. Christopher Duncan.
Okay. The board and the district would like to recognize Christopher Duncan. Are you here tonight? Great. Come on up. Congratulations. Okay.
Christopher, we're going to read it in a minute.
Certificate of Excellence. This certificate is awarded to Christopher Duncan in recognition of your extraordinary commitment to hard work, dedication, perseverance, and exceptional academic excellence at Desert Hot Springs High School during the 23-24 school year. Congratulations, Christopher.
And the nominating person was Principal Sean Pendergrass. Were you the principal? Oh, who?
Person was one of his teachers, Miss Velasquez.
Well, come on up, Miss.
Our day here too.
Come on up. And your mom, who's here? Come on up. Did you want to say anything about this nomination? You want to talk? Come on up. Yes. We involve you. You're picked. So you're his teacher.
Yes, so
Good to meet you.
have had the privilege of knowing Christopher, what, 2 years now, Christopher Duncan? Yeah, so Christopher came to us as a freshman, and it was also my first year there. So Christopher taught me how to be a high school teacher. Huh, Christopher Duncan? Yes. Christopher is fantastic. He's moved up on our curriculum to the level 3 this year, didn't you, Mr. Duncan? Which means he's reading at one of the highest levels on our entire unique curriculum. We're super proud. What do you think? Do you want to say how good you've done?
I like to say thank you to my mom, thank you to my dad, thank you for my sister, and thank you for Jamie, thank you for my brother. Thank you.
Okay. Sergio, do you want to read the next one? It's Brandon Rodriguez Miguez.
The next one is for Brandon Rodriguez Miguez. You not here?
From Desert Springs Middle School.
This.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. This is really important. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we'll go on to our public comments. Item 10. Clerk Cornett, have we received any email comments?
Yes, we have received one electronic comment which has been distributed to the Board of Education.
Thank you. Next, we ask if there are any in-person comments here in the boardroom tonight. We would ask you to fill out a yellow request to talk to the board. Any in-person comments? Okay. Number 11, board member comments. Do we have any comments from any of our board members here? Go ahead. Oh, I'll start then, real quick. Since our last board meeting, I attended the ELAP Short Films Red Carpet event, and I was with Clerk Cornett, and it was a great celebration with kids and films. It's been a while since we've been doing film festivals and using our technology in film production, and I want to say that it was a treat to see those kids in all the 5 middle schools that attended participate. I didn't know how many jobs there were until they ran the end credits of the film, and the gaffer and the I mean the person that the customer and the audio. And so when after the film, reading all the names, and they were all kids, the director, producers, that was astounding to see the kids sharing those roles. They wrote the scripts, they filmed them, helped to edit them. It was a really wonderful experience, and I hope we develop more filmmaking programs and opportunities for every student in the district, just like we used to do. And then I had the chance to go to the lip sync battle at the Palm Springs Cultural Center this weekend and see our superintendent perform as Elvis and his family. It was amazing. Solange, Fabrizio, all of the family behind dancing. It was really fun to see PSUSD participate in this great, wow, it was a well-attended event on Sunday. I want to say to our staff that's here, I don't know where, there's Monica there. Thank you for giving us and all of our cabinet all the detailed information that we requested about cell phone usage, policies. I mean, we are well equipped in knowledge and all of the documents that parents get. And I thank you all for going through and helping us see not just a little bit, but the whole program. Let's see. I'm really also impressed with the upcoming parent workshops and developments by Janet Cardosa, the citizenship workshop or program. I'm going to just give a little commercial to the adult English program, the Parent Academy. Hopefully we can see that at every school, and adult Spanish classes for people who want to learn Spanish. So that is awesome to see. Also, a shout out to the foundation and the shoe story, raising the money to buy the 2,500 pairs of Converse. And this is the information that was written about this program, that if students get new shoes, they show increased academic confidence by 21%. They show social engagement increased by 45%, and athletic confidence by 26%. So I'm so excited to see the shoes being funded, and if anyone out there wants to donate, please do. And we do great things even when the buildings look closed. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of great happenings in Palm Springs USD. And that's all. So we are so excited because we are not going to miss anyone. And so we're going to go back down for our Desert Springs Middle School student, Brandon Rodriguez Miguez. Let's go down. He's arrived. Let's go. Yay, Brandon. Don't be nervous, okay? We're here to say some good things about you.
What do you gotta do?
Okay, right now you're gonna smile really big, okay? So here we have Brandon Rodriguez Miguez, and we are going to recognize you. We're going to pay attention, and we are going to honor you for your hard work, your dedication, and your very, very exceptional dedication to working your best at Desert Springs Middle School during the last 2023-2024 school year. Let's give Brendan a hand. No, stay. And we would like to have someone that nominated Brendan come up. Noel? Okay. We just have some more good things to say, okay?
Hello, I am coordinator here at the district, and Brandon, your teacher, Mr. Hernandez, nominated you for your excellence, your dedication, and all of your successes for the entire school year. He's very sorry he couldn't be here tonight, but he's very, very proud of you, and so is your principal, Ms. Drummond, as well. So they wanted to say that they're very proud of you, and they love having you at Desert Springs Middle School. Keep up the good work.
Brenda, did you want to say anything? Nothing at this time. So we're going to take a picture, and then anyone else wants to come up, take pictures, come on up. They're coming. Good. That was good. Thank you for telling us. One more thing I would like to say is congratulations to our student Charlie Nelson for her annual congressional winner, beautiful painting about her drive coming into the Coachella Valley in the past. And she was a winner for the state capitol competition, and her art will hang in Washington, D.C. for a year. So I'm so proud of Charlie Nelson. Keep up the good work at Rancho Mirage High School, right?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, I just also wanted to say that I attended the Expanded Learning Program for Student Short Film Festival at the Mary Pittford. It was a fabulous event for our students who were able to see their movies on the big screen, which was really great. And they were treated to water, popcorn, candy, and so that was, they were so nice to everyone, the staff at Mary Pittford. Also, thank you to the young creators, staff, and teachers who worked with our students to create their films. And again, to Mary Pittford Theater for their wonderful hospitality. Also, I'd like to say I hope everybody that staff members get time to relax this summer and take a little time out for yourselves so we can come back rejuvenated for the 24-25 school year. Also tomorrow, there is Palm Springs Unified School District summer graduation at 10 a.m. in the Richard Center. Congratulations to our summer graduates. It's fabulous that we get to do that. And then this 30, the Police Department of Cathedral City is holding a back-to-school bash at 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in front of the Cathedral City Hall. And again, thank you to the foundation for providing 2,500 students with shoes. Thank you.
So I have a couple items, not too much. I also went with the board members to the event with the young creators. It was just so great to see the kids put that on, and I think it was about 2 weeks that they had. So it was a very short period of time to get all of these students to work and and come together. It was, and the films turned out to be wonderful. The kids were so excited. They were dressed up, you know, looking professional, some of the directors and different people. So it was just a great opportunity and a great event. So Expanded Learning, you did a wonderful job putting on that event. And I also attended a community meeting in Palm Springs with the JLJ Unity Center and College of the Desert. And I just want to say thank you to the board member, Ron Oden. There was some wonderful things that were available that was given to the community. They also informed us that in 2024 in November, they will start breaking the groundbreaking on the COD campus in Palm Springs. And they're looking to have it done by 2027. They also explained some wonderful programs that they have available for our students that are currently in high school with dual enrollment. There is a couple of different options that they have available. One is the dual enrollment, where the students actually get credit for high school credits as well as college credits. There's another one where they can actually take courses outside of Palm Springs or their high school and get credits, but they won't be able to get the dual. They're working on I think it's like a co-program where it allowed them to be able to have more dual enrollment offered for our high school students. They talked about as well, there is a program if you are going to COD and you're at the Palm Desert campus, they'll give you a shuttle ride to any other campus that they have at COD. So there's some wonderful things that they have available at COD. And I guess I just plugged COD, but it was a great event, so thank you, COD.
I have only short comment. And first, I hope everyone is enjoying this summer beautiful temperature, 120. Yeah. Like the Karen say, go out and enjoy. And also, I want to thank everyone that provides us with information in public comments about suggestions to improve the student services. Thank you for that. And also, I would like to recognize all school district staff, certified and classified, and administrators that are still supporting our students in summer programs. Also, I want to recognize the students and parents and their families that participate in this program. And I wish the best for the ones that decided to take a well-reserved vacation. Enjoy that. Thank you.
Thank you, board members. Next, for the superintendent's report, Mr. Jeff Simmons will have some brief comments.
So Dr. Signore is unable to attend this evening, but I do have just a couple things to say. I want to thank all the employees out there working hard over the summer to make sure our kids have the very best learning environment when they return. From those upstairs closing out our books on 23-24 to those in ed services and HR, making sure our programs and people are ready to go for the new year, and especially those that are working hard out in the heat, preparing for 24-25, making sure that we have the very best for our students. They certainly deserve it, and let's have a great year. Thank you.
Very good. Okay, so we'll next go to board action items. 13A, approval of monitoring report governing policy, operational expectations, communicating with the public, which is called OE9. And Mr. Simmons will introduce Ms. Joan Boyko.
Yeah, I think that, well, actually, I think you just did. So we're going to hear from Joan Boyko, our communications person for OE9. Thank you.
There we go. I said, or someone who needs no introduction after all this time. Good evening, President Jarrell, Board, and Cabinet. I'm here to report on OE9, communicating with the public. I'm just going to hit a few high points this evening. You have the full report, along with an added appendix, providing more in-depth information on several components. I'm not going to review the indicators, but rather hit highlights of evidence, and please feel free to stop me as I go along if you have any questions. Number one focuses on providing timely information and opportunities for input and two-way dialogue between the district and our constituents with the goal of building understanding and support for district efforts. And there are 9 indicators in this area. Here are a few highlights. The Superintendent's Advisory Committee includes a representative from each school. We met 4 times during the 2023-24 school year via Zoom based on group attendance preferences, and we had much better attendance than we've ever had in person. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and we'll probably continue to meet on Zoom. Topics included state of the district, security and transportation, LCAP presentation and input, and family engagement and parent advisory committee overview. Number 2, B, board members presented 16 State of the District presentations to various community groups. Additionally, we had our legislative breakfast in October, and this year's event is scheduled for October 1st. I routed 1,445 emails that came through the info and webmaster email addresses. The number declines every year due to a very successful chatbot system, which we have. It has very high engagement. A total of 4,226 questions were asked with a 96% success rate. And full stats are available in the appendix. The chatbot has been a game changer. It's really, really great. Our podcast, You Learn Something New Every Day, is uploaded weekly with subscriptions available on iTunes and Spotify. And a portion of one show is broadcast on all Alpha Media radio stations on the second Sunday of each month. I host the show, and I have data interns who produce the show. We record at Cathedral City High School studio and on Zoom when necessary. And I'm proud to say we haven't missed a week in 11 years. True. That's pretty cool. We have about a dozen parent advisory committees, most of which are facilitated by the Family Engagement Center. They provide an opportunity to share district information and resources and answer questions. A list is provided for you in the report. Though most of our site and district flyers are now shared through Parent Square, we have kept Peach Jar for our community flyers, and our Peach Jar subscribers have increased. Our average of 1,257 subscribers per school is well above the state average of 787 per school. And you do have more stats in the report and in the appendix. I'm sure you have all noticed the vast improvement in our district social media and the increase in number and top-notch quality of our district videos. And this is all thanks to our amazing digital media specialist, Marion Bouchot, who joined us last fall, and she is here to give you information on the final 3 indicators in this area. Marion?
Good evening. Okay, so yes, we've had honestly nothing but good news to report with our social media and Parent Square. So when we run our social media, the most important things that we're looking for, apart from our quality, is we want our content to be engaging. We want it to reach people. So the difference between reach is how many people are seeing it on their feed. Engagement is how many people are commenting, how many people are liking it, how many people are sharing it. So our engagement, which is the most important thing, has been through the roof on both our Instagram and our Facebook. So for Instagram, more than 100% increase in engagement. For Facebook, wait for it, 280%. That is an amazing jump. And that is because we've really, really upped our quality. We're putting more reels out there. We've put, since I've started, nearly 90 reels on both Facebook and on Instagram. And those reels in general highlight events, our students doing amazing things. And those videos tend to get the most engagement. Our highest one has more than 12,000 views, which I love that. That was one of our expanded learning events. And as far as Parent Square goes, this was our first full year on Parent Square, and we were just talking to our Parent Square advisor, and she said that this was one of the best launches she's ever seen. All school sites right now are on Parent Square, and as of right now, a total of 98% of students' families are contactable through Parent Square. So they get to choose how they're contacted, text, email, phone calls, and so we've had a lot of success in that, and right now we're working more towards how can we get more of our school sites to engage more with their parents through Parent Square, not just on social media. But overall, we've had a lot of success, and one of my main goals right now that we're working towards on our social media is improving our brand perception from the graphics, the tone of our captions. That way when parents see our presence on social media, it's consistent, and I'm hoping to translate that into our Parent Square posts as well. So all of our stats, there's a lot of numbers on here. I know it can be overwhelming, but there's some graphs in the appendix that you can check. And if you have any questions or there's specific numbers you want to see, I can answer any questions. Covered it? Thank you. Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks, Marion. Number 2, this area focuses around providing progress reports to the community regarding district results, programs, and operations. We do that in 2 key ways. The first is our accountability issue of Your District News. It focuses on English and math test scores, graduation and dropout rates, LPAC results, reclassification rates, and chronic absentee rates. The report was published online in March and is posted on our website. And you have the one issue of Your District News that we do publish. We'll see what happens next year. It's the insert in the Desert Sun. It's a tribute to our graduates. It is also online, and we did email that to all of our parents of graduating seniors, and we have printed copies at all the sites, and we let parents know that they could pick them up. Quite honestly, the quality from the Desert Sun is not good. We may do it in-house next year and still insert it, but do our own printing. Not what we would have liked. In fact, I sent the first one back. They did it twice. Okay, the other exciting publication that we have is called School News. It's published 3 times a year and includes current information and highlights from all of our school sites and departments. It gets published online and is emailed to all staff and families, and printed copies are also delivered to the sites and departments. The next one will be out next week, and board members, your bios will be in this issue and all subsequent issues in English and Spanish. Number 3 ensures that all parents are informed of their children's progress. To that end, all teachers provide parents with quality or trimester report cards. Parent conferences are held at the elementary and middle school levels. Parents have access to Parent View for schedules, attendance, and grade information, and students access and submit assignments through their accounts. You have stats on all of that in your report, and I'm not going to go through those. For the 5th year, we surveyed our families through Panorama. One of the areas addressed is school connectedness and sense of belonging. Our participation rate increased this year, and a total of 93% of families provided favorable responses related to family sense of belonging overall. You can see the other related questions and results in the full report. Finally, number 4 is assuring that affected areas of the community are informed about proposed and current district facilities projects. This past school year, there were no small projects requiring notification. Large projects included TK improvement projects at Agua Caliente, Bella Vista, Bubbling Wells, Cabot Yerxa, Cahuilla, Cathedral City Elementary, Julius Corsini, Catherine Finchie, Rancho Mirage Elementary, Rio Vista, and Two Bunch Palms Elementaries in December, and Cielo Vista Charter Restroom Building and Shade Structure additions last month. Teachers, parents, and homeowners received a letter of notification. Paid notification in the newspaper was made 20 days prior to board approval of the contracts, and the board held public hearings. I believe OE9 is compliant in all areas and requests your certification. Thank you for your time, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Board members, do you have any comments or questions?
To say thank you for all that both of you do to keep our parents informed, and it's an excellent job, and what can I say? You do an outstanding job, both of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hashtag PSUSD shines, and you help us do that. And that's yours. Congratulations. Well done. All right. So with that, we'll ask for a motion to approve 13A.
Move for approval?
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. 13B, the approval of revisions to Board Bylaw 9270, Conflict of Interest, which is OE 8.1, and Mr. Simmons will provide a summary for us.
Okay. So we're supposed to review this bylaw 9270 conflict of interest in every even year. Typically, there's just been minor changes such as adding or removing positions from what I can tell. But I did notice that there was a latest version from CSBA as of 3/1 of 23, and ours was from 2006. So I thought it would be worth it to take a look at this. You've already had your first reading, but I thought it'd be worth to take a look at this and see if you wanted to move in the direction of CSBA language, or keep the language as is. But basically, the language that we have, at least in the introduction, there's no real differences. It's just it's kind of switched around a little bit. So the introduction and description of the bylaws is more extensive in the new version, specifically defining relatives and relationships, particularly those relationships within the third degree for activities that uniquely affect them. I think that word uniquely has a particular definition. There are two additions to this language that they've added, the Political Reform Act and the campaign contributions. So those two are important sections that are not in the current conflict of interest. The public investment section is virtually the same language as it was in the old version. The financial interest in a contract section is condensed from the old language, but it reads a bit easier, in my opinion, with less technical bullets. The gifts and honorea section appear to be the same language. The appendix is from the old version, so it's exactly the same. So those are the differences that I've seen in the language. And again, this one was updated just recently, March 1st, 2023, from CSBA. And our language is from 2006. It's had minor changes throughout, but it seems that it's appropriate to do the CSBA language. But that's our recommendation anyway. It's up to you.
Thank you, Mr. Simmons. First, we'll ask for a motion to approve 13B.
I move the motion.
Okay, and a second.
Second.
All right, now we'll ask for discussion or questions. Board Member Cornett, any questions?
Okay. We're going to be talking about this a little bit in more detail, how it affects really our individual board members. We talked about that tonight.
Yes, as we talked about in the study session, I think it's important to get a training for the board members so you can ask specific scenario questions and really get into to the heart of what conflict of interest is. But this is an overview and the bylaw that you would support. It reads pretty well, so it's easy to understand. But there are different scenarios that I feel like you should probably discuss more deeply during a specific training. Yes.
I appreciate that.
So will we still approve it, even though we're going to have a discussion?
As I said, it reads basically the same as your old language with just the two added components. So I would recommend that you approve it. We review it every even year, so if it needs to be changed, it can be changed at any time. But that's when you're required to review it. So if something comes out of the training that you would like to change, you're welcome to. I mean, it's your bylaws, so you're welcome to change it as you see fit. So.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. Thank you, Mr. Simmons. 13C, the approval of our new middle school and high school course descriptions for the 2024-2025 school year, OE 10. Can I get a motion to approve for 13C.
I'll move that.
And a second?
Second.
Okay, are there any questions or comments?
Just a comment, it's always great to see these different new programs being offered to our schools. And this one as well, I see multicultural art on here. And so I just want to say thank you, and it looks great to have all these different things that are coming to our school.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we, are there, all in favor?
Aye.
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 That's right. Motion passed. Next, 13D, approval of our revisions to the Expanded Learning Opportunities Program, which is ELOP, Plan 2324, for Palm Springs Unified School District OE10. Can I get a motion to approve 13D?
I'll move it.
Second.
Okay. Wait, are there any questions or discussion?
I did have a question, but I talked with Dr. Kovat, so I think we're fine.
Board members, everybody okay? Board member Espericueta?
Good.
Okay. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. Thank you. Item 13E, the approval of facility study session items and future projects. OE 12.13, can I get a motion to approve item 13E?
I move the motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you.
Aye.
Item 13F, the approval of change order number 3 with Desert Concepts Construction for Building 500 Increment 1 rebuild at DLA, Desert Learning Academy. Agreement number C0004263 OE 12.13. Can I get a motion to approve 13F?
I'll move it.
Second.
Okay, are there any questions or is there any discussion?
It actually went down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it did. For that particular contractor, we actually had to pay another contractor to do some of the work, so we made them reduce their contract by that amount. So
Thank you.
I feel wounded now.
Good question. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. Next, 13G, the approval of agreement number C0005029. Next one, C0005030. Next, C0005031. And last, C0005032. School Resource Officer Program Agreements with Palm Springs Police Department, Desert Hot Springs Police Department, Cathedral City Police Department, and Riverside County Sheriff's Department for the upcoming 24-25 school year OE 11.2. Can I get a motion to approve 13G?
Move for approval.
Second.
Are there any questions, discussion?
Yeah, I just wanted to say I appreciate that looking over this agreement, that I've seen that we had some words in here about with our SRO officers, where they're not looking to be police officers and writing citations to our students and kind of doubling down and penalizing our students twice. And I would just like to see also our SRO officers as well get some training, a little bit more training with realizing and noticing that they're not there on campus to police, but just kind of to make sure that the campus is safe.
Any other discussion items?
I read all four. The one coming from the sheriff, I think has something different about to give presentation to parents. They include the parent word in the contract. I'm not sure in the other contract show that, giving presentation to student is all the same. and I would like maybe to maybe it's there, and I don't read in detail all four because the Riverside County look different in the format that they use it. But yeah, to have good relationship with the parent and student, both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? No. Okay, in agreement with our board members, I'm so proud to see us collaborate with our agencies across the desert, and it's exciting to meet our officers, and they come up to us and introduce themselves, and maybe they'll be able to come for our safety meeting in our work plan that's probably embedded already, and we can meet them up close too. So with that, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. Okay, 13H. The approval of expulsion case 2324-038, recommendation and findings of fact and conclusion of law, OE-11. Can I get a motion to approve 13H?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. Okay, so next, with one vote, we'll be approving the superintendent consent items 14A through 14L. And as we see, A is the approval of purchase order report, B, the approval of agreements under $10,000, C, the agreement of $10,000 or more, other contracts, D, approval of memorandum of understanding, E is the approval of disposal of surplus property, F, the approval of updated use of facilities fee schedule, G was the approval to file the notice of completion with Desert Concrete's construction, H, a ratification of classified staffing high school summer school, I, a ratification of classified staffing special education summer school, ESY, J, the approval of classified staffing for extra duty assignments for summer, and then K, ratification of classified staffing for expanded learning, and L is the approval of certificated and classified employee transactions. So all in one vote. Would anyone like to pull an item for discussion or review or comments? Anyone? Okay, with that, can I get a motion to approve superintendent consent items 14A through 14L?
I move the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Next, 15A, the approval of meeting minutes for past board meeting on June 25th, 2024. Can I get a motion to approve those minutes?
Move for approval?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Next, item 16 is just that we received a Williams case report of complaints, OE 4.1.2, 10.10, and OE 12. And then the board has received and reviewed this information. Number 17, the suggestions for future agendas. Do we have any suggestions, or anyone have any for future agendas? Maybe that you were thinking about that we did not talk about in our planning? No. Thank you, board. Thank you, cabinet. Thank you, everyone, administrative assistants, for helping us in our planning meeting today. It went really well. And so next, we look to the next board meeting, which is not until August 13th and 6 p.m., a regular meeting. Do we have a debrief, anyone? Just for this school year, thank you to Louise and our technology, Will and staff, and over there, our translators across our boardroom. It's been a wonderful year, and we look forward to the new school year, too. So can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Move.
Second.
All in favor?